Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, As-salatu was-salamu ala khatimin nabiyyin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, amma ba'd, fa'awudhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qala Allahu ta'ala fi Surah Al-Aaraf, وَإِذْ قَالَتْ أُمَّةٌ مِّنْهُمْ لِمَ تَعِظُونَ قَوْمًا اللَّهُ مُهْلِكُهُمْ أَوْ مُعَذِّبُهُمْ عَذَابًا شَدِيدًا قَالُوا مَعْذِرَةً إِلَىٰ رَبِّكُمْ وَلَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ. Translation. And when a community from them said, "Why do you preach to the people whom Allah is going to destroy or punish them with severe punishment?" They said, "To be pardoned and excused of the blame before your Rabb, and that they may fear from Allah to be pious." In the previous ayah, we studied about some of the people of Bani Israel at the time of Dawud alayhi salam, who tried to trick Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ma'adallah by avoiding the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to fish on Saturday. What they did, that they planned all the fishing on Saturday by getting the water of the river in the ponds, and did not catch the fish on the Saturday, but they would catch the fish that was trapped on Saturday. They will catch them on Sunday. So they were trying to trick Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ma'adallah. In the same city, some people were constant in telling them that this is wrong and not to do this, and this is a sin. And these people were the best people in the whole nation, as they were not doing the sin themselves, and they were trying their best to stop the other people from doing the sin. If we ponder in these ayahs, we may feel that at that time there were four groups of people. The first group was the one that was doing the sin themselves, and the second group was that they were not doing the sin, and they were trying their best to stop the people who were doing the sin not to do the sin. The third group of people was the one who tried a little bit to stop them, and then they lost their heart and they stopped doing their duty of Amar bil Maruf wa Nahy anil Munkar. And the fourth group was the one who did not do the sin, and they never tried to stop the people who were doing the sin not to do the sin. So the best group was the one who did not do the sin, and they tried their best to stop the sin. And in this ayah that is recited today, the other two groups were asking them, why are you kept stopping them from doing the sin? Because they are not going to listen, and looks like that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will destroy them completely or will send a big punishment. The response of the people who were doing their job of stopping them from doing the sin and not doing the sin themselves was very simple, that they were looking for two results of their effort. Number one, that the people who were doing the sin will stop doing the sin and may be saved from the punishment of Allah. And number two, even if they don't listen to them, they themselves can say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, "Oh Allah, we did our best to try to stop them, but they did not listen to us, so there is no blame on us." It is important to realize that the best strategy is not to do sin, and in an effective way one must keep trying to stop the people who are doing sin from the sins. Let's pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us true understanding of Quran, make us steadfast on the straight path, and make us among the group of people who don't do the sin and they do their duty of Amar bil Ma'ruf wa Nahy anil Munkar, meaning commanding people to do good and stopping them from the evil. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.